The German president, Frank-Walter Steinmeier, visited Turkey. It's a 3-day visit. It was timed to mark 100 years since the start of diplomatic relations between the two countries. It also comes as Turkey and Germany try to mend a relationship that has been tested by differences over the Gaza war and by German criticism of an erosion of Turkish democratic norms under President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. But the German president raised eyebrows when he invited a third-generation German kebab shop owner to serve guests at an event in Istanbul, which featured a 60-kilogram doner kebab on a skewer, brought specially from Berlin. It was dubbed doner diplomacy by critics around the world who said it was crass, and somewhat cliched. Emily, can you imagine an official German visit to Britain serving up, fish and chips? It'd be a bit rich, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think if you're going to do culinary-based or prop-based diplomacy, you should definitely have a plan B. I mean, it really strikes me that, lumbering into a room with this huge 60-kilogram oozing thing, it's just kind of there and everybody looks unhappy and it's very difficult to move on. It really reminded me of the moment when Macron greeted Trump in the Champs-Élysées with a marching band playing Up All Night to Get Lucky. And after about 2 seconds, it was clear that playing that to somebody who has a series of sex scandals behind him might not be the best idea. And it just went on forever and ever. So I think keep it brief and have a plan B.
Would you have had any more appropriate ideas for a German official visit to Turkey, Emily?
I was just thinking back at King Charles's speech to the Bundestag, which I thought was a very nice contrast, an incredibly deft piece of diplomacy. So he starts his speech in German, and in the same sentence he mentions both the Beatles and Kraftwerk. And having softened everybody up with his extended German introduction, he then goes in for the kill with Kraftwerk, and he had them eating out of his hand.
Emily Taylor and Simon Robinson are our guests here on this edition of Weekend on the BBC World Service, live from London.